What up? This is MCTV. This video is going to be about Terrance "Bud" Crawford, and we're talking about him tonight because we want to talk about the disrespect that came from Bob Ahrum. Bob Ahrum and DAZN, Top Rank, or wherever some of these guys, these fighters are fighting. He's disrespecting a lot of them, and that's the point. That's what I'm trying to say. He definitely disrespected Terrance "Bud" Crawford by saying he wasn't as marketable. We all know that Terrance Crawford was bringing in the most numbers out of all those guys that were on that side of the boxing realm. Um, this guy, he brings in the most numbers, and he needs to get more credit, whether people like to admit it or not. That's what I'm here to highlight, is that Bud Crawford definitely deserves more credit than he's getting right now. And I was extremely impressed by his performance in his last fight against Kell Brook. I knew he was a big name, but he definitely showcased, why he's a mega name. And he's got that stardom to him where he can definitely bring, millions of viewers to the table, the new viewers. And I think he's stylistically will give anyone trouble in the ring. But aside of that, we got to put some respect on Terrance "Bud" Crawford's name, and because of there was reports that he brought 2.7 million in at one point, compared to Canelo Alvarez's numbers, and the discrepancy between what they were paying. For example, hate to just use a Canelo, but I mean they were fighting for the same company, so they were paying Canelo in the tune of tens of millions, and Crawford was only getting a handful of millions. And for him to be bringing in so much more numbers than Canelo, I mean, that's just backwards. That's the type of stuff that I don't get. Bob Ahrum, he really needs to shut up. I'm not swearing at him or anything, but if I could just say this in a mannered way, he just needs to really take a seat and shut up. He's definitely got a lot of issues, but don't we all? Bob Ahrum, he's been talking out the side of his neck a lot. Terrance Crawford has gotten him rich, and he's used Terrance Crawford his whole entire career. I'm so glad that Terrance Crawford is finally going to become a free agent. Like my video if you agree. Comment down below what you think about Terrance Crawford pulling in more numbers than Canelo Alvarez, and how bogus and dirty and disrespectful Bob Ahrum is for talking down on him, and the way he recently talked about him after his fight against Kell Brook. It is nasty. Bob Ahrum should be ashamed of himself. Terrance "Bud" Crawford is pulling in some of the biggest numbers the game has ever seen. Subscribe to MCTV.